Christine has a comment. Let me see if I can put this on the screen here. She says, I think living locally, innately knowing the world is not our home, is a factor in depression in Christians, those who aren't supposed to be depressed because we have Jesus, according to many. So I want to address this real quick because depression is part of the fallen, I'm going to use the word nature, but I don't mean nature like it's who we are naturally. I mean just the natural order of a broken world. Okay, so the same way I can get a broken arm and my eyesight is going bad as I grow old, and I now have more cells dying than regenerating, right? Because I'm getting older, so I'm going to get wrinkled and I'm going to not build muscle as well, right? The same reasons that we age and eventually pass away in this broken world. That's not who I am. I am not the body. I am not a broken nature, but the nature of the world that we're in is such that the flesh, the biology of humanity is broken. It is temporal. It is not eternal. And so depression and anxiety, of course, is impacted by our mindset, by our thinking, by our encouragement. But listen, do not be condemned. Do not think of yourself as less faith-wielding, faith-walking, grace-believing as a Christian because you have those issues, because the brain is part of the physical biology of being human. And just like I would put a cast on a broken arm so that it heals right, that doesn't mean that God can't heal it instantly and fix a broken arm. I've seen him do crazier things before my very eyes in healing and transforming the physical. He works in the temporal. I've seen him sustain me supernaturally when I was unable to operate until I was done with what it was that he was sustaining me to do, and then I couldn't operate. I couldn't before and I couldn't after, but while I was teaching, while I was engaging, he sustained me supernaturally. I've seen that too many times to think that God cannot or does not overcome temporal, physical, material circumstances. He absolutely can, and he absolutely does, but he doesn't always, because those things are also, he doesn't cause physical calamity all of the time in our life, but he certainly has a plan for them. There is no evil intended for you that God doesn't redeem for your good, not just for his good, but for your good. So in the midst of my suffering, I actually become a more faith-dependent, grace-walking, divinely empowered, more mature individual. So who wouldn't spend the temporal to become of something, to grow in something that is eternal? Who wouldn't expend something that is material to gain something that is of spiritual, true value? Who wouldn't spend something that is external to gain something that's eternal, right? Or internal, something that is fleeting, temporal, external, material, for something that they gain that is eternal, internal, and spiritual in nature, of real life and value. So the fact that he would allow me to deal with pain for a little while in this earth, but sustain me through it, I learned something from him sustaining me through the pain that I would never be able to learn without the pain. So that's a gift to me. That's a gift to me. And I deal with chronic pain from a car accident 32 years ago. So I think there's, and he could take it away at any moment. I don't lack for faith in that, because I've seen him do crazier things, but I also can see the benefit. I hate to say that, but I can see the benefit of it because he redeems it for good. It's not good. Cancer's not good. Heartache isn't good. Broken bodies aren't good. Broken relationships aren't good. Evil in the world, none of that is good. God does not call that good. Depression is not good, but God uses it all for good.